Capricorn, this is a general reading, a love reading, and a financial reading for you today. Now, this is my own interpretation, so do take that information that resonates with you as your own. And if there's any information that does not resonate with you, leave that for someone else as it will benefit them. Do stick with us though, as there's definitely a message here for you specifically. Now you can find me on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Weekly Tarot Light. I do weekly longer videos, daily shorter videos, and I do personal readings as well, so get in touch for those on Facebook. Now it looks like we did a larger draw here for a general reading, so it looks like we're going to have a bigger general reading today. Simple as that. So I see here, Capricorn, that you have a lot happening here. You've had some big challenges recently, and you haven't known really how to handle those around you who have that traditional hold on your life. That you've been weary of them, and you've not really known how to progress, and you felt like they are really taking an overarching and overshadowing presence in your life. I see that pretty soon you're going to start to allow the world to flow around you, and you're going to have one big challenge ahead of you that's going to push your life into a very fast moving and honestly somewhat chaotic stream, but that will allow you to finally progress your life, finally push you into that stance that you have control over your life, and that's going to allow you to basically give yourself basically treats, simple things. It's going to allow you to treat yourself and allow you to have what you want, and that's going to allow you to finally continue to grow within yourself and in your life. Now that brings us to the end of that quick general reading. It was of course a much deeper one than normal, but it looks good. Now let's get into that love reading. Okay, in terms of that love, I see here that we do have a situation where you're bringing those fears to reality. I see that, like I said in the general reading, that you're kind of confused, kind of afraid of certain situations. I see this also has been falling into your love life, that you've really been afraid of the possibility of something failing, and so much so that you've been avoiding starting something. You've been so afraid of failure that you're not willing to experiment, you're not willing to try something new, you're not willing to take risks and just let things happen. And I see this as a situation where you absolutely do have the capabilities to really succeed in many ways, and you do have the personality to show that warmth, show that compassion that others want, and you do have a strong emotional foundation, not only in yourself, but with those around you. You are a great, compassionate person, and you have a great thing that people want to be around you. People honestly take you in a very strong and confident way that many people really appreciate you for who you are. I see that you will really very soon start to see the goal, and you're going to start to actually notice those things that I mentioned, that you're going to be realizing what is you have ahead of you, and this is going to bring you balance. This is going to allow you to have that balance that you crave, and that is going to lead you into that next relationship, or for those of you in a relationship currently where you're happy, that's going to allow you and your relationship to really find that comfort and happiness that you've always been looking for. And of course, that'll allow you to fall away from those fears, those nightmares. Now, Capricorn, let's get into that financial reading. Okay. So Capricorn, I see that you have recently been having some times in your finances where you're starting to feel a bit confused. I see here that you are falling behind a bit. You're falling behind away from your goals. You're losing sight on what you want in your financial future, Capricorn. And I see that you have a great future that is pretty much set out for you, but that you've been allowing it to kind of slip between your fingers. That even though it is mostly set out for you, it is not guaranteed. That much like many things in our lives, that nothing is guaranteed. And I see that you absolutely do have the perfect capability of rising above these situations and allowing yourself to see the truth. I see that you are going to build a great foundation for yourself and a great future for yourself, and you're going to get your name out there. Now, with this, I do see that you're going to be a very smart, stated, and very clever person, in that you will get that information shared. You will get that information out in a very clever way. You will have challenges ahead, but that those challenges will pale compared to the success that you will see. Honestly, that you will see success and you will get all of the information shared to you. And although you may not share all of the information out, that you will absolutely pull all the information in. And I do see that you're going to be a powerhouse for at those emotional times. You're going to be very emotionally independent and very capable of controlling those emotions. And I see that you absolutely are going to be holding your gut feeling, your intuition, in high regards, and that you are going to be having a future that is set out for you, just like I mentioned. And of course, like I said, it's not guaranteed, but the work will push you there in almost any situation. So I see here that you do have a fantastic near future for you that's going to really push you into what you want and your next goal, your next stage in life, honestly. Now, that does bring us to the end of this reading. I'll just reiterate that I can be found on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram at Weekly Tarot Light. I do weekly longer videos, daily shorter videos, and I do personal readings, so get in touch with those on Facebook. I'll see you next time.